Did you know that some questions aren't innocent at all, but spiritual transactions waiting for your yes? In today's teaching on God's path, I'm exposing 3 categories of questions witches and manipulators use to pry open spiritual doors. Questions that look friendly on the surface, but can grant access in the unseen realm. Many believers shrug them off as small talk. The enemy treats them as legal agreements. So let's get straight into it. And before we dive deep, like this video, subscribe to God's Path, and turn on notifications so you never miss a word meant to keep you alert and protected. In the digital world, one careless click on a strange link can install hidden malware that takes control of your device. Spiritually, it works the same way. Darkness operates through consent. Access is granted through agreement. That agreement can be as small as a casual response. Yes, sure, why not? Yet for sorcerers and occult practitioners, questions are not innocent. They are tools designed to gather spiritual data, like hackers building a profile to break into your system. Secure hidden influence, as if planting spyware that watches and manipulates from within. A careless answer can function like signing a contract you never even knew existed. 3 groups of creepy questions which is used to open doors. Group 1. Questions that invade personal space. Examples: can I stop by your house? Can I touch your hair? Send me a recent photo. On the surface, these questions feel ordinary. A neighbor asking to drop in, a friend reaching toward your hair with admiration, someone requesting a quick picture. It all sounds like simple friendliness. But in the spiritual realm, the intent is rarely what it seems. Your home is more than walls and furniture. It is a guarded space, a threshold. When someone insists on entry, the goal may not be companionship, but access. Once inside, items can be slipped into corners, strands of clothing lifted unnoticed, charms placed where only the unseen will notice. Each object becomes a contact point, like a listening device planted in a secure building. Hair too carries weight. In many occult systems, it is treated as a thread of identity, a personal signature that can be woven into binding rituals. What appears as a playful tug, an admiring braid, or an innocent touch can in fact be the collection of raw material. Even photographs are not exempt. A digital image can serve as a doorway for enchantment or as a remote monitor. Just as hackers can use stolen images to bypass facial recognition or impersonate an identity, spiritual operators exploit them as points of connection. There are accounts of believers who allowed casual visits or careless contact only to later sense shifts in their environment. Disturbed nights, misplaced objects, a strange heaviness pressing against the atmosphere of their homes. The changes were subtle but relentless, like a system infected with spyware that slowly drains its power. Scripture gives language to this hidden strategy. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Proverbs 4:23. The heart is central, but its gates include home, body, and image. Jesus also warned, do not give dogs what is sacred. Do not throw your pearls to pigs. Matthew 7:06. What is sacred is often surrendered not by force, but by permission granted in moments when boundaries are crossed under the disguise of friendliness. What makes these questions dangerous is not their phrasing, but the transaction they conceal. Like clicking on a suspicious link, the act itself feels harmless, but the consequence unfolds quietly afterward. Access is rarely seized outright, it is invited. Group 2. Questions that probe roots and identity. Examples: what's your full name and your mother's maiden name? What's your exact birth date and birth time? Not every question about family or birthdays is casual curiosity. Some are calculated, designed to trace origins and uncover the details that anchor a person's identity. In the occult world, lineage is a map and names are keys that unlock access. When someone presses for your full name, including the maiden name of your mother, it isn't always about politeness or conversation. Names carry echoes of history, binding threads that run through generations. They reveal the bloodline, the agreements made by fathers and grandfathers, the fractures that still echo like vibrations in stone. To disclose them freely is to hand over the coordinates of your ancestry. Dates work the same way.